You say, does that?
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. On the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jalen Green.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now Washington's starting group. George is out there with Coulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the 2. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And so he makes both from the line. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Poole against Van Vliet. Here's the screen. And it's Jordan Poole with the 3. Poole's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Inside, Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Coulibaly. Brooks covering. Pass to Sarr. A 3-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Rockets, they pick up the win against the Detroit Pistons.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Poole following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Showing his strength inside. Poole muscles that one home.
George against Smith, and the layup falls. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Poole.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Brooks the pass to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Misses the baby hook.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
And Poole gets it to go.
Great start for him. 4 of 4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
From deep, Brooks. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys.
It's time for the dance time. If you see yourself on the big screen, if you know what to do, show us your move. Dancing machine.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for George. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Wizards second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Here's Koulibaly. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Carrington. And another miss by Washington. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Wizards.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Valanciunas. 8 points his last outing. Good, nice job down low.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And Green went to the penthouse level for that connection.
Pass to Koulibaly. Now Sarr. The three from Poole. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Brooks outside. Smith outside. Now here's Van Vliet. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And the first one drops. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Green. When it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And Poole gets it to go.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Smith in the posts. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Cam Whitmore comes in for Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. So it's Washington now. 3-point lead. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said. These regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Kispert. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kispert. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
And Thompson slams it home.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Butler. There's the triple, and the three ball is good. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Washington's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Kispert finds Butler, and stolen by Whitmore. The shot's good.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Butler passes to Kispert. And Butler sets a screen for Kispert. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Screened by Valanciunas to the middle and stolen by Şengün. And it's Whitmore missing. So it's the Wizards now. Pass to Coulibaly. It's stolen by Shepard. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Man, Thompson, impressive.
Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded closely. Takes a 3. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's Green. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Davis. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Bagley. Then it's George. And it's Kispert in at the 2-guard spot. There's Kispert. 5 to shoot. Bagley finds Valanciunas. Shoots over Adams. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And it's Green missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
George dishes to Bagley. Bagley with a screen on Thompson. Davis with it. Picked up by Thompson. And he gets the bucket. Bagley's got the game tied up here for Washington.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Whitmore, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here is Davis. He has yet to score. Back to George. The Rockets pull it in. They host the Clippers after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And here is Green, following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert. Pass to Whitmore. Thompson surveying the floor. Fires away from outside. And Davis pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Davis. Scoreless thus far. Bagley kicks to Kispert. Here's Valanciunas. Adams, a nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on the hook. That was worth the price of admission.
An eye-catching jam there by the rookie Whitmore. He is so athletic.
Davis, the pass to Kispert. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. No good from Valanciunas. Rockets leading by 5. Green finds Green. Over Davis. Here's Adams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Amen Thompson. And a switcher also for Washington. Baldwin, who's checked in for George. Now, here's Bagley. Kispert setting the pick for Davis. Shoots over VanVleet. No good off the back of the rim.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Pass to Green from the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün comes in for Adams. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Whitmore. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Poole with it. A 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And it's the Rockets with the ball after the basket by Washington.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Now, here is Smith. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. He gets it in there. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Houston leading by 5. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün Ga is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Free throw good, Smith.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a switcher also for Washington. George is checked in. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick Alex Sarr wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise.
Big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a three-point game. Smith against George. That one goes. Count it. Smith's got his third bucket of the night.
And how about the floater from Smith, showing he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Carrington. And a wide open look for Sarr. Buries the long-range jumper. Sarr's got 5 points now in the quarter. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 15. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Poole. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Here's Şengün. Pass to Smith. Launches it. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Poole. 15 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket. Poole's got 17 now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at the Wizards, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They got to wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Houston Rockets.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Rockets leading by 7. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Coulibaly. Poole with it. The 3 from George. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got the first field goal of the second half for Washington. Now here's Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 6.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Şengün. Goes back up. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Alex Song.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Şengün is a big rebounding threat. He does a nice job boxing out, too.
Third and personal. First team foul.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Here's Carrington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Count that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Şengün's got 5.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Top 10 in assists. Really a good job of sharing the ball and utilizing every player on the floor.
Greg, you brought up their fast break points. Their offensive system was all about tempo, never taking a break, wearing down the other team. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, George. Back to Poole. Pass to Carrington. And another miss by Washington. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
Good to see Brooks connecting from three-point land because it helps open up everything else for him and his team.
Here's Poole. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's deflected, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Houston ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Van Vliet looking around. Green, no luck. Wizards trail by 8. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
You can't play off of Van Vliet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
Outside, George. Here's Carrington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Smith. And the shot no good. A bit short. Wizards trail by 9. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Carrington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Washington. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Şengün. Over Valanciunas. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Here's Carrington. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Sarr. The Wizards with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
On the free throw, no good. Wizards trail by 11. Outside, Davis. Valanciunas inside. Şengün's there. Good.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Şengün with a screen on Davis. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Kispert. Outside, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Van Vliet. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
More points for Van Vliet, putting some spice on that pumpkin tonight.
Now here's Kispert. Whitmore defending. Shot clock at 5. Bagley finds Davis. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
Davis, the pass to Valanciunas. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
For the Rockets, Jeff Green. He's checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for Jalen Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Wizards trail by 16. And here's Kispert from the arc. Drills it from outside. Kispert's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Green in the post. Defended by Bagley. Great D that time from Bagley. Outside, Davis. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Pass to Coulibaly to the left wing. For 3, Kispert. It's rebounded by Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green. And Jeff Green drops them both. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Champagnie. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Champagnie, good on the three-point shot. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Now Shepard, still without a basket. Down low. Here's Şengün. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Wizards. Down by 12. So the Wizards 5 right now. Baldwin out there with Bagley. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Davis. And it's Kispert in at the shooting guard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you love Davis's willingness to sacrifice himself for the play, taking the contact so he can get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And, guys, you have to be impressed watching Davis play. Such a tenacious and confident young man.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. That one is no good. Houston leading by 11. Pass to Thompson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Thompson.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Here's Kispert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points here for Corey Kispert. And here are the Rockets now. Thompson sets the pick for Green. And Thompson kicks to Tate. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Green inside the three-point line, and his offense just hasn't been there.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Kispert, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Shepard's checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Houston with it. They lead by 11 to the inside. And Tate gets it to go. Tate's only got his first bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Rockets leading by 13. Green, the pass to Shepard. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Baldwin. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Kispert with it. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Kispert's got 9 points here in the second half.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And it's Shepard missing. Wizards trail by 10. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Bounce pass, Davis. Valanciunas passes to Bagley. And no good that time. Rockets leading by 8. Pass to Shepard. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Green. Looking to end his cold spell. In the corner, it's Eason. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. So for the Rockets. For Shepard. The Wizards also changing it up. Gill is checked in for Bagley. And Poole subbed in for Davis. Here's Van Vliet. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Here's Poole, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Poole's got 19 points.
It's been one of those nights for Poole. He is on a heater.
Outside, Green. Inside. Landale pass to Van Vliet. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Jordan Poole go to the line here. Fred Van Vliet picks one up. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Brooks subbed in for Tate.
One shot.
That's good from Poole.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you gotta admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. That one falls. And the Rockets lead by 9.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Van Vliet against Poole. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Brooks outside. Out to Smith. The tray. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 3rd assist on the night. Poole against Van Vliet. And again, Washington no good. Rockets leading by 12. On the wing, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. He can't get that one. The Wizards have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Oh, that's a high IQ play by Poole. Able to work it inside and get to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. All free throws good from Poole. And here is Van Vliet. Outside, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
You see yourself on the screen as you show us your best move. Let's go. Everybody get down. Let's see those best moves. Next picture.
the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, Brian Keefe reviewing the game plan with his team during that last time out. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 16 feet away. Poole, no good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. Pocket 4 from deep. Green. It's rebounded by Poole. Wizards trail by 13. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Brooks over Coulibaly. Brooks misses.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Poole. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Poole's got 9 points here in the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Houston.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against Washington.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Fred VanVleet.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Fred VanVleet.